guys, so today I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPhone video. I don't have any of the newest iPhone. I have the iPhone XS Max, but I quite like watching these and like, you know, seeing if I ever want to change my phone layout, things like that, seeing other people's ideas. And also I'll do a bit of how I edit some of my Instagram pictures as well, which is very straightforward. Let's get on the phone. Okay, so to start, this is just my lock screen, which I just literally got off Pinterest. And then we go into my home screen, which I just have one page, and sometimes this folder here is on the other page. Yes, sometimes that's on that page like that, but I literally only have one or two pages. So to start off with my apps, the lock screen as well is from Pinterest as well, and that's that. So to start off, I have my app store, settings, and then my mail, calendar, and then we get into the first folder, which I've just put as a heart, and this just has things in like my banking apps and apps I use a bit but not all the time. So just things like my calendar, my notes, my calculators, my clock, my wallet, PayPal, things like that. Apps that I use but are not on all the time. Then the second one is all my social media. So we have my Twitter, which, you know, is just fun to retweet things and stuff. It's just, you know, very basic. And the next one is my Instagram, which I try and post on fairly regularly. My @ is just _ Courtney Ross on both of those. My next one is my Tumblr, which is just very photos that I like, quotes that I like, tattoos that I like, just things that I've had it for a very long time, so I just use it quite a lot. My Facebook, and then the Facebook Messenger, which obviously come together now. You have to get them separately to have them work together, which I don't really know why. You have my Snapchat, which I don't use too much. Time Hop, just to see what you did, you know, on that day over however many years, which is, I just think it's quite fun to look back on. Pinterest, which I just have different things like tattoo ideas, backgrounds, beauty quotes for my beauty account, like nail goals, fashion goals, you know, makeup goals, stuff like that. And then TikTok, which I just love watching TikTok. I don't know about anyone else, but it really entertains me. I mean, I don't post too much, but I find it so entertaining. And then the next one here is just a countdown app, which is stuff just like, you know, how long me and my boyfriend have been together and stuff like that. And sometimes I put my holidays and stuff on there. So then the next folder is just photos, and these are things that I either use to edit my pictures, or, you know, I'm making a quote, or I'm editing a picture for a video, thumbnail or something. So first one is just my photos, and then I have Visco. So Visco is what I use to do my Instagram pictures. So let's show you. So let's just import a picture. Let's just do this one that I used for a thumbnail the other day. So I always make my pictures square. And I mean, I know you don't have to do this in the app, but so square. And then I always click through the filters. I sort of have one that I go to, I like my pictures to flow, so I normally go for HB2, and I always bring it down a bit. And then sometimes I'll go in and edit the contrast and stuff. I just all have a play around, see what looks better. Sometimes I think, do I only want to make it more bronzy? Then I might take it up a slight tinge. But yeah, apart from that, I don't do much. And then I always save it like that, and then compare it to the picture next to it. They go alright, so then that would be fine, sort of thing. So it's really straightforward for me. Obviously every picture, let's do another one. So let's crop it. And then sometimes I crop it and I think, hang on a minute, let's save that and just see what sort of vibe I want to go for. So I think, I could maybe just do the contrast slightly. Maybe I could exposure up ever so slightly. And then I go back, and sometimes I go straight to the HB2. And sometimes I don't like the colour, like that makes me look really washed out and low bronziness. So then that is when I'll go through and I'll just see what other ones suit. And then if I can't find one that I like, I put it back to 0, and I'll go in And like sometimes saving things, like saving your highlights slightly, will make your contour of your face a bit better. So you go back and then there you go, then that's not too bad. So then I just see what it looks like, and yeah, I mean that's okay. I mean I'm gonna upload that anyway, that's not one I would upload, that's just a random one I've sent to my friends. But yeah, it's just sort of like that. I just play with it. It's really straightforward. That's normally the one I use, the filter I use. I don't really tend to use. Sometimes if I'm on holiday I use this one and try and dull it down. As long as it doesn't make me look all too one colour, but just to make me look ever so slightly more tanned. I really have to say that is the only app I use for Instagram. I have this app called Sparkle. Yeah, can you see the sparkle it's picking up? Like on my ring. Does that, and I use that app for when I do a set of sparkly nails on someone and I do a little video and it shows little like sparkles over them. Then I have the classic boomerang app, which I don't tend to use as much. That Hey You app where you take a photo and it makes it look all old and cool. Pic collage, which is where I think you can see the ones you've done somehow. Oh yeah, here you go, my collages. Just like where I edit pictures. Most things are from my beauty account and just like things I have in place for that, for my stories, and I don't know, just my price list is on there. When I was creating tattoos, it's just where I create collages of pictures. Adding text to photos, that is literally like you can pick one of these and change the background, change the font and stuff. It's got quite cool fonts. Facetune, the only reason I have this app is for exactly like I was doing on this picture. I just made the background whiter. I literally use the whitening picture and then I just go over it. And also I wouldn't have it like that, but that, colour it all in and then pick what sort of vibrant you want it. But I've already done that once on that photo, so that is where that is bright. Mojo, this is a new app I've got for like when you do a story. Some are free, some you have to pay for. But that is mainly for my beauty account. If I want to post a story, like when I'm back to business, like back doing treatments for people after all this is over, I can upload one of those. It's a bit more funky, makes it into a video. So the next one is Font Candy, which you can, it's just the same thing, fonts. You see that this one I've made Move, just loads of different things you can do on it. Story Chick, which is another just like app to create Insta stories. Snapfish, which is where you can download to get prints sent to your house if you want to print off pictures or books or anything. But sometimes use that on a scrapbook. Then you've got Camera app, and then Unfold, which it's just like an editing app to add frames and stuff, I think. Dazcam, which I think this one, so you can pick what camera you want, and then like some of them are free, some of them are not, so let's keep it on as on. And you take the photo and then it just makes it like have the effect that that camera would have had. I don't really use it too much, but it's fun to have there. Then this is just so I can see, I upload my pictures for my beauty account just so I can have a look and see what post is going to look best where. That's all that in my photo album. The shopping album, I've just got all the classic shops I shop in and the food apps. I don't really think I need to go through them, as you can see it there. My life, I call it life, it's just like I've got my pill app to click when I've taken my pill, and that can keep track of like your flow and stuff as well on ill. I've got Clue, but I don't really need that one anymore. Let's delete that, as I have the other one. Daily horoscope, which I don't actually use daily, I probably should. Then I have Zoopla and Rightmove just for when I want to browse houses and stuff, because I always find that fun. Patient Access, which is my doctor's app where I can order prescriptions and stuff over online. Oral B, which connects to my toothbrush. 7, which is a workout app, which actually I don't use anymore. I actually haven't used it in ages, but it's like 7-minute workouts. And then CoStar, which is really cute. It sends you a notification every day. So is my one on here today? Oh yeah, that is when you can really depend on someone. You won't feel the need to process them, and then like there's just quite a few other ones I've had over the week. Some of them are really funny. But yeah, you can just, it's about And you can compare your signs and stuff. I don't really use it too much, but I mainly have it for the notifications that you get daily. The next one is travel, which I just have a tube map on there, maps, Uber for an out, cover, which you get cover insurance on a car just by like scanning it in. You can get like temporary cover insurance for however many hours you want to pay for. Waze, which is another app to get you from A to B, a bit like maps, and it will show you the quickest way, and it has live traffic updates and camera updates and stuff. Ringo, which is to pay for car parking. Airbnb to get Airbnbs, EasyJet and Jet2 Holidays, which are holiday things. My insurance company, and then just Google Street View. Then beauty, my beauty accounts have my beauty emails, my diary for when I book people in, my card reader app, my website app, a little bookmark to my price list, and a like to-do list to tick things off when I've got stuff to do. And then my next one is just games, which I just have random games. I don't play these all the time, it's just when I'm bored. I have like Panda Pop, Unblock Me, Heads Up, Harvest Swap, Pokemon Go, Mario Run, Pick Word, that episode game, Word Crossy, Lines and Puzzles. They're just really random like puzzly games that are fun to do, like Mario Kart, things like that. And then swiping across, this is just an app that I have as a start, and this is just things I don't use as much. Like I don't use these, I don't reach for these apps a lot, so I just put them on another page, all in a folder. So just things like iTunes, FaceTime, Bitmoji, Health, Files, Fonts, Find My iPhone, Life 360, and Pages. Yeah, I don't really use those too much. Down the bottom I just have my phone, my Safari, my messages, and my WhatsApp. Oh, I've missed my media, haven't I? So then in there I've just got things like YouTube, SoundCloud, which I don't actually use anymore, my music app, Shazam, Spotify, which I actually use more. I don't have Apple Music, Netflix, Disney Plus, and my YouTube Studio. I'd love to have my Spotify actually on the bottom row, but I also reach for all 4 of these apps, so obviously they don't fit, which is a bit annoying, but you know, what can you do? But yeah, that is pretty much everything on my iPhone. On my phone I have this case, which is just a hard clip-on case. It's got my boyfriend's initials on it. I'll show you the actual phone if I can get the case off. It's a really hard case, but sometimes I have to get my boyfriend to get off of me when I want to change it. I don't think it's going to come, but I have the white. Oh, I've snapped it. Oops. I have the white iPhone X. I've always had black phones, apart from I had a white BlackBerry once, but iPhones I've always had black, and I can't get it off. I do like the white iPhone, I do like it a lot, but yeah, I think I would have a black one maybe if I got one again. That's just me though. Obviously you have whatever colour you want. Obviously this is the first one I've had where it doesn't have a home button, so it was really weird to get used to at first, but I'm so used to it now that when it does have a button I find it weird, and you just sort of adapt really easily on how to do stuff. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I don't know how long it's going to be. I didn't feel like that took me long at all to go through. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope this gives you some sort of motivation on how to style your phone. As you see, all my apps and things, I just have them in capital letters, one word, and I have a space in between each letter. I just like a simple look. Let's keep it neat and let's keep it tidy. I hope this gives you some sort of inspiration on how to have your phone laid out. If you're struggling on how to edit Instagram pictures, maybe that's helped you slightly, as in you don't need to edit photos too much. I want mine to still look natural, but just have a slight filter to them to make the colours look better and make my feed flow better, if that makes sense. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!